think we need to have this sort of mapped out in terms of how, okay, so like we see Jacob's here, he can be moved, right? So basically what I want to do is have something like his org chart here
Right.
with the number, with the cost center number listed out next to it, right? So if obviously, like for example, Jacob can be moved, right? His cost center is 101, 310,
Yep.
1210, right?
Yep.
So that's SG&A. So we know that's SG&A. And
And
then I
level, do
need,
you want to put that as level like L1? So that would be in the whatever we called that.
yeah, that's fine. I mean, I'm doing it like how they sort of had it here, right? So just so we can be clear, because then we got Jolene, she can't be moved. So Jolene is like a CBD, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like you can sort of. So the thing is, the people that are no, we have to find a place for them, right?
Okay.
Um, so Jolene, we got Eric. Eric is yes,
Ashley's no.
right? So, but you know what I mean? Like, so I need like them if we can move their cost center, include their cost center with like where they are, but put it in this kind of format. And
And
then we have the TBDs, right? And we got to see like where are we going to put them, type of thing. I like need to make sense of if we're moving the whole cost center, where is that going to be in this hierarchy? Because what if we have too many cost centers? Now it's a mess, right? So
you don't
that's
want
why
to
I
do
need.
it by, and I'm just thinking out loud, just like so in that spreadsheet, like even using, here, I'll share mine just because I have it open too. Let me share my screen. Um, all right. So, so for, so let me take the filters off. All right. So, like, he's at that top. Like, there's no one else, right? There's no dotted line.
Yeah,
All right. So, and then for the level 2, his direct report was
he's got a couple, right?
so like for an example, yeah. Okay, so Jolene is one. So Jolene is a new cost center.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Do you want me to do
Yeah,
that?
but I don't know. I don't think we need to create a new cost center for everyone. This is what I'm saying is
Oh,
like I think if is Ashley on this list?
yeah, that's who I was just
Yeah,
so.
so she's also a no. So what I'm thinking is, yeah, do we need to create a cost center for all these people, or because I know we were trying to like just group them all together, right? But if we're gonna group them, I want to make sure that they're in with like their group and not because we're gonna have more than like two cost centers here though because a bunch of we have a couple I think service, a couple SG&A. Like how many cost centers?
Oh, I didn't. I forgot about that too. What about cost season? So
So we got how many different kinds of cost centers? If I filtered on yes, I got how many unique cost centers? One, two, three,
no,
four,
no. Yes
five.
is the they don't. Yes is they can move.
Correct. So those are the cost centers that we're gonna have, and we're gonna have more than just like three, four cost centers. We're
Oh,
gonna have
so like
one,
for instance, for the
two.
SG&A for Jolene, maybe she can go into Vinti.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, but I need it, but can we use, but I wanna make sure they're putting the appropriate cost in, does that make sense?
Well,
At
yeah,
all?
and that's where I know there's kind of a nuance to it.
Yeah, so either we just group them all together and like, we like make the move the cost centers and we move the heads and then we can like move people maybe all into one cost center, I don't know, you know what I'm saying? Like I need to, if we're gonna do that, I need the groups to make sense and like each cost center needs to have like a purpose. So either that or we have to create these new cost centers like you have listed out here for Jolene and her person. And then we gotta create another cost center, you know, for Eric and his person or something like that. Like in the hierarchy, you know. That's what's gonna get a little complex.
I wonder plus the 1210 versus isn't that some of that's location? 1210, 1210. No, actually they're just yeah. No, actually. I mean, if I mean looking at because we're gonna want so okay, let's Ashley's a good example. So
But both Ashley and Jolene need the new cost center.
right, and she reports. Right. So let's look if we look at that because oh wait a minute, Ashley's service and Jolene is SG&A, so it doesn't matter if they report to each other from the system.
Well, I guess it would. That's the other
yeah.
stupid thing about this. Yeah.
So she's reporting. I mean, wait. Yeah, unless I'm looking at it right. And then James is SG&A and he reports to Vinti, who is SG&A, so that works. And they are in a whole cost center. I mean, line 2 and 3, we've already made it complicated.
Yeah, exactly. So I think this is one of the questions we need to have is, let me see here. We have one unique SG&A cost center. So here, I'll share my screen. This is the way I'm going to think about it.
All right.
We have 3 different service cost centers. 3 unique ones. We have one SG&A.
Oh, I see what you're getting at. Okay, keep going.
We have like 4 different service cost centers, and we have one SG&A. So I think all the SG&A people can probably move here. And all the service people, I mean, it's going to be probably a combination of these 4.
You know what? Would it be better, more is better, just because we don't run into the one person privacy issue?
What was that?
So, like, I think the only thing we could...
I think the idea is to not have one person in one cost center unless it's Jacob, right? I feel like...
Actually, I think that too.
L1, maybe. Because no one else is... If he's the only one we're going to be providing the budget to, I guess it doesn't really matter, right?
Oh, right. Yeah, I thought that was the sensitive part.
Yeah, there's other people in this SG&A, so I mean, like, they can just stay together, right?
Yeah.
They're moving together anyway, so that is SG&A.
Yeah, and she wrote yes.
Then any other SG&A people in here
Let's see.
Can move into that one.
We filter by SG&A.
Yeah. So we just need to move, I think these people can move to 101, 310, 1210.
Yeah, that's good.
Right?
Yep.
Something like that.
And then move them all.
Well, they can either move them first, and then we can work with PNC to move them. Either way, I guess.
Wait, yeah, I mean, like, but I'm with you. That would be.
Yeah. And then now we got to figure out what about these people. So if you could come up with something like that and just come up with what's the most appropriate place for these other
Yep.
people to move to.
Now, after that, who can I talk to someone? Is there someone I can, after I get that, like just even the SGNA one, who can, from a technical standpoint, maybe it's P&T, can tell me if there are any issues with them moving in, like regionally?
Well, yeah, we'd have to find their PNT partner. I don't know who that is. I don't know if Debbie knows. We can probably ask around.
Okay.
Yeah, or ask. I think Misa. I don't know if she came out with a
She could
email
probably
this morning,
help
right?
us. She could probably
Yeah,
help.
she came out. She's leaving, but she has an email this morning. Angela Agtarat.
She's leaving? Like
Yeah,
leaving
in
lately?
that email, she sent an email this morning on it. She sent, Misa did, and then she
Ah.
also tagged in Angela. So I'd probably go to Angela. She should
Okay.
know.
All right, so Angelo?
Angela Agtarat.
Okay. I'll look at the email.
Okay.
So what I'll do tomorrow, if it's okay, because I'll make it a project, is to do what you're doing and talk. I'll have this kind of the obvious ones done. I'll go with the
Yeah.
SGNA. I'll prove that out, and just
Yeah.
make sure. And then just whatever they want to do in terms of the next steps will be either
Yeah.
bring them over or combine them now and then bring the whole thing. I mean, we don't care.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't really care. The one thing we do also have to keep in mind is we also have to bring over like, at least in the forecast or something, like the travel dollars.
Yeah.
And all
I mean,
that
that's
stuff,
obvious. I just had.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so just make sure that we have to bring that over. Maybe we can even do that in the budget. I don't know. It's gonna be messy, but it'll be easy. It'll be the best way, at least for comparison.
No, that makes sense.
But,
Okay.
But we'll have to get all those amounts as well.
Is that okay?
So-
Tomorrow I'll make it my.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right.
Yeah, I mean, we need the actual thing, and then we need this. Yeah. So.
Yeah, and I'm in good shape with Mike's things, and
Okay.
then I'll be able. All right.
Okay.
Great. Thanks.
Perfect.
Bye.
Okay. Thank you. Bye.